Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. Good morning. Welcome back for some baseball action. This is Fall Classic Baseball. This is game number 54 of the 1956 New York Yankee replay, where we're monitoring Mickey Mantle to see if he can repeat his Triple Crown like he did in real life. There's the lineups for today's game as the White Sox are visiting the Yankees. White Sox have Jim Wilson on the mound today, and Jim had a B bullpen. And Bob Grimm's on the mound for the Yankees, and Bob had an A bullpen. So we'll be looking at those columns there. Mantle's doing real well. At the end of the game, I'll show you some stats. I'll show you the box scores, the standings. I'll show you the AL stats, the NL stats. They can see where he stands on those things. So we're going to get this game going. Let's get her going.
Replay Radio is live from New York. Top of the first.
Let's get our other camera up here. You can see the cards and the dice. And we're going to get going. Minnie Minoso coming to the plate. All right, and we got a 23 for Minnie. 23, and he is out of there. Oh, I forgot my fast action cards. Timeout. Okay, I use fast action cards in the game for the type of out and for base running when needed. And we got a line out to second. I won't show you every one of them, but I will show you some of them. We got a line out to second. Let's go over here and get this going here. And a line out to 4. Okay, here comes the Nellie Fox to the plate. You'll see those cards that are up there on the top left portion on the screen. It says Bob Grimm and Nellie Fox. Those are from Replay Baseball. This is PC's, or Replay Baseball's PC game that I'm using to track the stats and all of the action. Those cards have nothing to do with the play. It's only the cards down here from Fall Classic Baseball. Here we go, Nellie Fox. Okay, 65, and he's going to go. It's going to go -8 on the pitcher's card, so we're going to go over here to the pitcher's card. Okay, so with that 8, well, Nellie Fox does not have a home run split up here, so that is just going to be an out, and he's a lefty. He's going to be ground out to second. And he goes back to the dugout. Here comes Larry Doby. Hit the ball hard, but he topped it. Nellie did. Okay. Doby, 25, and he's going to be out of there. And it's a lazy fly ball out to left. Elston Howard playing left field today moves underneath it, and that is 3 outs. Okay, on the mound, Jim Wilson. He's a B. Bullpen. Gil McDougall leading off for the Yankees here. Before we get started, though, go down there and hit that like button. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Help the channel grow. Leave some comments down there. Do you like this game? Do you play either PC Replay or Fall Classic Baseball? If not, what's your favorite baseball game? I'd love to hear from you. All right, McDougall. Oh, a 55, and he bangs a base hit in the left. Yankees off and running here. Here's Joe Collins. Okay, 23. Okay, struck him out. There's the Mick. There's the man everybody in the nation's following here. 53. Okay, we're going to have a what do you call it? A range check. Okay, we're going to be rolling them all over again. This is how I do it. I don't know if it's right or not, but it's how I do it. Okay, and we're going to do 13. We're checking the left fielder's range. The left fielder for the White Sox range is a 10. That is a 9. That is in there. He gets over there in time, makes the catch, and there's 2 down. We'll just make it a line out the left. Here comes Yogi. Yogi in his career won the MVP 3 times in the American League. 36. 36 is blank. So we're going up here to the B. 36, and he is out of there, and he grounds out to second, and the Yankees are down in the first. 4-3. Okay, here comes Bob Grimm back out onto the mound. And it's not Larry Doby, it's Dave Philly leading off. 53, we're getting another range check, folks. This time they're checking 31, they're checking the pitcher range. We're looking to check here his range, and we can look at our chart. We can look right at his card. His range is a 13. That's a 20. That ball gets through and into the center for a base hit. Grimm just couldn't get over there quick enough. Okay, here's Jim Rivera. 65. Going over here. It has to be a 1 through 4 for the home run. And it is a 5. So that is just an out. And we're going to be doing the ground out to short instead with the runner on first. Slow roller, and the runner advances to second, 6-3. Okay, Sherman Lawler got a runner in scoring position now. Sherman would like to drive him home. Oh, another one. 65, and it's a 9, and it is not going to be it's going to be just another route, and it's a ground ball to short with a runner on second, and he advances to third on it. Getting him over there. Surprised he took third on that. Ball hit to the shortstop, but he had no fear that McDougal was going to go to first on that one. And here's Freddie Hatfield. I'd love to get that run in. 45. Okay, and we're going to be looking at the A on Grimm on the 45. And he is out of there, and that is a pop out to short. And there, it's out of that one. Okay. John Wilson back on the mound. Leading off for the Yankees in the bottom of the second is Bill Skowron. Oh, that was not 3 outs. Let's get back to what we were doing here, folks. Grimm is back on the mound. That there was 3 outs. Guess it didn't take. I forgot what it was, so we'll go back to Hatfield. There's 2 outs. Okay, 65. This time it's a 3, and Hatfield has just put it into the seats, folks. That was a crazy inning there. That Bill forgot what he was doing, and here comes Luis Aparicio. The White Sox are up. 41, and he on the A, and he draws the walk. Here's Jim Wilson, the pitcher. 2 outs. 21 struck him out, and he does get out of it now. But now the Yankees are behind on a mistake I was probably made, but we'll have some fun. Let it go. Okay, Jim Wilson back on the mound with a little bit of a lead now, and Bill Skowron at the plate. Moose looking deep, he says. 45, and he's a B, and that is an out, and that's a lazy fly out to center, and Larry Doby moves over underneath it, and that is going to be 1 out. Okay, Elston Howard. 15. He is out of there. And that's a fly out to left. Minoso would gather this one in. And also on the pitchers to start, he's 31 is his batter's face before he gets into fatigue issue for Wilson. And here's Andy Carey with 2 down here in the bottom of the second. 22, and Andy Carey, and it's a 6, draws the walk. Yeah. Jerry Coleman. 12. And he is out of there. And then a little ground ball out to the mound. Wilson moves over, picks it up, tosses it over to first, and they are out of there. We're going to the top of the third here. Grimm on the mound, top of the order, Minnie Minoso. For Grimm, he's 27 before he gets. He doesn't have as much endurance as the other guy. But here we go, Minnie Minoso. 13. We got, if it's a walk, if it's 1 through 15, and he draws the walk. Let's lead off a batter here. It's on. That's what they like. They're trying to get the score going. Snelly hit the ball real hard last time, but it was topped it and grounded out. Oh, timeout, a long foul ball. Okay, went off the table, so we roll them all again. 62. 62, and he is out of there. We got to fly out to right. First chance for Collins out there in right field today. 1 out. Larry Doby. 64. Going up here to the Bob Grimm's A. 64 is an out, and that's a fly out to left. They got the fly balls going here today. Maybe we can see some more home runs. Dave Philly. 31. Going up to the A chart on the 31, and that is a base hit. Now we got a runner on. So this is what I do here, is how I use the facts. I'll show you this one time. Okay, so we're going to go down. It's a base hit. It's an infield hit. Okay, the runner is going to hold that second. So we're just going single, first and second. Here comes Jim Rivera. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Looking to get some more comfort on the run side of the board. 46, and this is ballpark. Now, this is ballpark. Now, what we do in this one here, we don't re-roll that. Oh, I re-roll them all. That's right. Okay, we take the ballpark card. We re-roll the D20. Jim Rivera is a right-handed or a left-handed hitter. And we got a 7. We go down here to the 7, and that's a foul ball. Free throw. 54. That just missed. Oh, that's that crazy chart, folks. 54. We're looking at the back of the chart cards here. On this one here, with the bases and with men on bases, a wild pitch or a pass ball. Okay, refer to the pitcher's wild pitch rating. Wild pitch rating is 1 to 5. And if 1 falls within the range, it is runner's advance. So we got a wild pitch. So here's the wild pitch up here. Here we go. Now we got runners on second and third. Still pitching to Rivera. Bob Grimm's getting a little shaky here. 46. There's the ballpark card again. Wow. Okay, here we go. And he's a lefty again. 3. Uh-oh. 3. That baby is gone. Jim Rivera puts it into the seats. Wow. Short for right field screen back out there for them. And the White Sox are now up 5-0. Shermlauer with 2 down. 33, and he lines a single in the center. They're really getting to Grimm now. And Hatfield. 51. Now we're going to have an error check. And we're going to have an error check on 24. Let's see, we got a shortstop error check for the Yankees. Shortstop, his error is a 6, and it is in there, and it is an error. It's an error. So I'm making all kinds of, having all kinds of problems now. E6. First and second, 2 outs, Aparicio. Says, let's keep the fun going. 25, he is out of there. There's a ground ball down to third. Picks it up, fires it over. 3 outs. But 3 runs in, 5-0. Hey, well, thought about pulling Bob Graham, but they said, it's too early in the game. We need to go ruin the bullpen here. So Graham's going to go up there to bat. And he's got a 12. He struck him out. Top of the order, Gil McDougall. I think the dice might be a little loud on the video. I'm sorry about that, folks. 43. Okay, 43, and he's a B. 43, and he is out of there. Ground ball on down to second, picked up by Nellie Fox, tossed over, and there are 2 down. Joe Collins. $46. We got this ball card thing going today, don't we? Okay, we got the ball card going today, and he's a left-handed hitter. And it's a 2, and it's gone. Another. I don't remember hitting 2 home runs off to the ballpark card in the same game before. Here we go. And they're on the scoreboard. Finally, Joe Collins gets a hold of one. And right field pole looking good today. And here is Mickey. 36, going up to the B on the 36, and Mickey is out of there as he flies out to left. But they're on the board. Feeling a little better. Okay, Graham back on the mound. Anybody wonders if he 7 runs earned or unearned, and then the pitcher is fatigued, then the next time he lets up a hit or a walk, he becomes a D pitcher, which is terrible. I will take him out then. I will not let him play. Okay, here we go. Jim Wilson, the pitcher's up there to bat. Just to see if he can help himself. 65. Okay, he does not have a home run, so this is going to be an out. So this is a ground out to second. Same thing Nellie Fox did. Hit the ball hard. Even the pitcher hit it hard against him. Here's Minnie Minoso. 36 on the A. And he is out of there. A lazy fly ball out the left. Elson Howard moves over and makes the catch. And Nellie Fox. 34, we're going up to the day. 34 is an out, and there's another fly out. Howard earning his money out there in left field this inning. That's 3. Yankee said, we got to keep picking away at this score. Yogi's up. I wish there was a way I could take those those cards off of there. I've looked through all of the settings and everything to get the PC pitcher cards not showing. I can't find them. If anybody knows how to do that, please let me know. Here's Yogi. 53, we're going to have a a range check. Checking the range on the shortstop. Okay, and their shortstop range is 10. That's an 18, and that ball gets through into left field. If they're equal to their number or less, then you make the catch. Here's Bill Skowron. Says, let's keep this one going. 52, we're going to have an error check now. And we're checking 53. 53, we're checking the third baseman error, and this will be a All runners will advance 2 bases if he gets through. Third baseman error rating is a 6. And he does not, he makes the play. Okay, so we're going to be doing ground out, runner on third. We're just going to make it 5-3. Okay. Elston Howard. 25, and he is out of there. And he's a right-handed hitter. It's going to the shortstop. Runner on second holds at second. Up here, this one on detail. Okay, ground out. 6-3. And he held. Okay, Andy Carey. Oh, 66, and Andy Carey's got an 18 on that one, and that is a double, and that's going to score the run. Andy brings one other run back in for them. It's Jerry Coleman getting close to the pitcher batting. They might have to pull him. 46, there's that ballpark card again. Wow, I can't believe how many 46s I'm throwing this time. And he's a right-handed hitter. 12. He's a foul out. He fouls out to the first baseman. Foul out to 3. That's 3 outs. But they got another run back, 5-2. They're creeping in. Bob Grimm out there, he figures this might be his last inning to pitch since he's going to be batting first next time. Larry Doby to the plate, top of the 5th, 5-2, favor the White Sox. 33, and there is and it's an 11, and there's Doby draws the walk. This is the second inning or second or third time that the leadoff hitter's drawn a walk for them. That's pretty cool. Dave Philly, I want to get those runs back. 45, okay, we're going up to 45. 45 isn't out, and that's a line out to the pitcher. So he might be able to get doubled off. It's a 5. He's not. Oh, he is doubled off. Line out to the pitcher, and he is doubled off at first. So let's see how we're going to do this one now. Okay, so we're going to do a detail. We're going to do a line out. We're going to line out to the pitcher. He is going to be out also. Okay, that's not working. I'm out. Okay, I got it. 2 down. Jim Rivera. Yankee bullpen is active. 26. He's a righty on the mound. It's throwing right. There's a base hit. Good thing they turned that double play. Got picked off. So Rivera lines went in out there. There's Sherm Lawler. 41. 41 on the A. 41. And he draws the walk. He can't get out of this inning, folks. Good thing they had that double play. And here comes Hatfield. Hatfield hit a home run already this game. Here we go. 63. Going up to the 63, and he strikes him out to get out of the inning. Timeout is there's going to be a pinch hitter and some relief action. Okay, Hank Bauer is at the plate with the bat as Grimm has been called back in. We are in the bottom of the 5th. 65, look out. And it's a 10, and it's gone. Hank Bauer just hit a pinch hit home run, folks. And that was really neat. He's the type of guy that would have done something like that too. So Bauer hits one out. Here's Gil McDougall coming to the plate now. It's 5-3 now. They're coming back. 23. Struck him out. Joe Collins. Joe's already hit one out of the park today, too. 12. He's out of there. Ball's hit really hard. Bobby charges in and catches the line drive. And Mickey Mantle. 61 on the B is a strikeout. He's got Mantle's number so far today. That's 3. And we're going to have a relief pitcher coming in. Timeout. Okay, Tommy Byrne is on the mound for the Yankees. He rolled his bullpen thing, was an 18, so we go up there and he's a C. Didn't have a very good bullpen session today. And we got Luis Aparicio on the mound. Luis Aparicio's at the plate. What am I saying? Got it all mixed up. Too many Budweisers. Here we go. 54 is on that crazy chart on the back. All right. Base is empty. It's a sky high pop out to the shortstop. We got a rain chart. Roll the D6. Got to find a rain chart. Okay, first time I had to do this rolling on the rain chart. We're going to roll 1d6. We look at a 1, it says it's spitting. Just a little bit of rain, no effect on the game. Continue playing. Okay, so still pitching Aparicio. .56. We're going up to 56. We're looking at the C chart in the 56, and he strikes him out. Comes the pitcher, Jim Wilson. We're going to have to be looking at his numbers, or go to the box score, check his thing when he comes back on the mound. 16. Struck him out. Tommy Byrne, even though he had a bad, strikes the first 2 guys out after, even though he had a bad bullpen. Here's Manny Minoso. And then in relief, he can only face 16 guys before he faces fatigue. 26, we got a lefty on the mound, and there's another base hit using that lefty thing. The lefty right thing. There we go. And here comes Nellie Fox. Top of the 6th with 2 outs and a runner on first, Tommy Byrne. 63. We're going up to the C chart. 63 is going to be out. That's a high pop out. Gil McDougall wandering around over there, gets underneath it, and makes the catch. That is 3. Okay, so we have to check Wilson's pitching right now because he could go 31. So we're going to go over to the box score here. We're going to go down to Wilson. Oh, he's only faced 21. So he's in great shape. All right, we'll get back to there. And Wilson's on the mound. And here comes Yogi. 5-3, though. The Yankees have been picking away at this lead. 22 and Yogi line, and it's an 8 line's a base hit in the right. And here they come again. Bill Skowron. Got plenty of pop. He could tie it with one good swing of the bat. 24, and it's a 19, so this is going to be an out. That's a line out to short. And let's see what happens here. Refer to the white die from the original roll. If it's a 6, he's a line out to short. And it says the runner, oh, it's a 4, I'm sorry, 4. So we're going to make this a line out to second, and the runner's safe. I almost read the wrong one. Line out to second. Okay, Elston Howard. .65. Elston's got a 20. That's a 1 through 13. Elston hits a deep drive. Dolby turns and runs. He is on his horse, folks, and he gets out there right at the warning track in this deep Yankee Stadium and makes the catch. Wow. Just hit it the wrong part of the ballpark there. Andy Carey. 56. Going up here to the B. He's a B. 56. Struck him out. We are going to the top of the 7th. Tommy Byrne back out on the mound. He knows this will be his last bit of pitching. Larry Doby at the plate. It's 5-3. We got a good one here today, folks. Hope you're enjoying this one. 46, the ballpark again. Maybe it's my dice, huh? No, I've never seen this many. Okay, so he's a lefty. All right. 19, lefty. Okay, 7-2. Stretch a single into the double or out at second. Okay. Okay, if it's a 19, use fielder by the right fielder. Check safer out. Okay, so the right fielder, we're going to be checking his arm. The right fielder. He's got a strong arm. Okay, with a strong arm, we're going to roll a D6. 1 through 5, he'll have the guy nailed at second. And he is out at second. And so we're going to credit him with a single. If I can do this time. We're going to do a single. And then we're going to say it went into right field. And then at second, he threw it to second. So he is second, out. There we go. That should work just perfect. All right. It didn't work. Well, I didn't click it right. That's why. There we go. Okay. Here comes Dave Philly. 1 out, top of the 7th. 65 minus 3. Okay, so that's going to be 7. Okay, so that's 17. He is just out of there. And he is he'll be batting right-handed this time. It's a ground out to short. Two down. Here comes Jim Rivera. .35. Looking at the seaside. 35, and there's a base hit. Can't get out of the inning without giving them something, they say. Okay. Comes Sherm Lawler. .53. We're having a range check. Checking the range on the shortstop. His range is 10. And he makes the play. 6-3. All right. Comes Jim Wilson back out there again for another inning of work. Jerry Coleman, bullpen for the Yankees, is active. The manager's trying to decide who's going to hit for the pitcher. Okay, 26. Got a lefty on the mound? No, we don't. So we got a ground ball. A little dribbler out to the mound, picks it up, underhands it over there to Dave Philly at first, and there it is. So Tommy Byrne has just been called back to the dugout from the on-deck circle. He went out. Bob Cerv has a bat, and he's come to the plate. Righty on righty. 66, and it's a 20. Oh, so off the top of the wall. Cerv ain't that quick, but he gets a double. Both pinch hit. There's a double and a home run. That's pretty nifty stuff right there. Huh. All right, here we go. Here's McDougal, top of the order. Got that another runner in there, scoring position with 1 out. Oh, 66. And this is a 15. And it does another double off the top of the wall. Wow, and they are within 1 run right now, folks. Graham Wilson having a struggle listening. They are seeing him very well. Here's Joe Collins. Wow, 33. I got it going here. We got a 13. Oh, and it's going to be an out. It's a fly out to center. Here comes Mickey. Wilson's had his number so far, but Wilson is having a problem this inning. 22, Mickey lines a single into left. Let's check the run in on here. Okay, we got a base hit to right. The runner on third is going to score. The runner on second with 2 outs, he's going to score. So Mickey has just tied the game up, folks, with that base hit to right. Single to right. He went home, and it is a tie ball game. Wow, go figure that out. And here comes Yogi. 15, he is out of there. Yogi hits it out up high, but got underneath it too much, going out there to Rivera and right. And that's 3. That's for the Yankees. They're going to have a pinch hitter coming in here. I mean, new pitcher. Come on, Bill. Here we go, top of the 8th and tie ball game. The Yankees have chiseled away at this, scoring 1, and then 2 to tie it up. Fred Hatfield has played. Rip Coleman's on the mound. He just threw a 15. He had a bad bullpen session also. So here we go, Hatfield. 33, draws the walk. Aparicio. 55. Look out, folks, and that's an 18. That's a base hit. We're going to check the runners here. Okay, we got a runner on first. He's going to second. Okay, so we got runners on first and second, and they are calling Wilson back for a pinch hitter. Okay, 2 out, nobody out, 2 runners on. Ron Northey at the plate. He says, we don't care if it's lefty on lefty. 55, I got them going now, folks, and that's a 6, and that is a double. That runner on first will score if it's a weaker than average arm into left. It is an average arm in left field, and that runner on first is going to score on this double. And here they go again. They got a double. And he went home. And he went home. And they are up 2 runs again. As Northey. The pinch hitters have all done their job today, folks. This has been a pretty good day for pinch hitters. Here we go, Minnie Minoso. That keeps Wilson on for a win. Winnie Minoso. 34 on the C. 34 on the C is a base hit. Runner on second. Runner on second, the home scores. Bass first to third. There's nobody on third, so runner on second is going to score, and a base hit by Minoso. It's 3 runs in this inning. Still no outs. Nellie Fox. 45 on that C. 45 isn't out. We got a runner on first. He's a lefty, so it's a ground out to first. The runner first. It's a fielder's choice at second. Fielder's choice will go 4-6. He'll be out. 1 out. Larry Doby. 65. There we go. 17. It is not. That is just Doby is a left-handed hitter, so it's going to be a ground to front. It's another fielder's choice. 3-6. Okay, and here comes Dave Philly. Rip Coleman is very disappointed in himself. 51, we got an error check. We're checking on The pitcher's error rating. His error rating is a 20, and he makes the error. Wow. Can't win for losing here, these Yankees. Okay, and here comes Jim Rivera. "36. 36 up there, and there's a base hit. Runners on first and second. We got a base. It's an infield hit. Okay, everybody's going one station to station. Got an error, and then they don't field that one cleanly. They field it, but bobbles it a little bit. The throw over's too late. Here's Shermlauer with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Can they add on more? Yankee fans are very disappointed. 52, another error check. Okay, and this is on the right fielder. His error is an 8, and he makes the catch. And they are out of there, and we're going to have some relief pitcher action here for the White Sox. Okay, Sandy Cancerega is on the mound here, and he got a B bullpen rating. Facing Bill Scour, and the Yankees found themselves down by 3 again. Rip Coleman. They're debating whether to let him in. But again, we got a 9. There's a base hit. Scour says, "We can do this. We can do this." Okay, Howard. You can only face 9 guys. Must have been like we were trying to get a 2-inning save by him. Nelson Howard. Oh boy, 55. We are just hitting these on like crazy. Okay, we got the runner on first. If he's fast or average, he goes to third. Fast or average. Bill Scourin goes to third. So we're going to go detail. We're going to go single, and he's going to go to third. First and third. Andy Carey. Okay, they're going to be able to come back again. 26, and he is a righty on the mound, so it is going to be an out. Okay, and this is a line out to center. Runner on third scores, and it'll be a sac fly to here's a sac fly to center. All right, and they got one. They're on in. Carey drives that one in. Here's your bullpen is active for the Yankees again. And here's Jerry Coleman. 1 out. Okay, 31 to the B. There's a base hit. Yankees say, "We are coming." Okay, runner on first to third if he's fast. Okay, he's not fast. He's not, so going first to second. Okay, and they're calling Coleman back to the dugout for a pinch hitter. Okay, runners on first and second, 1 out, 1 run, and it's 8-6 now. Tom Carroll's got a bat. He's at the plate. 65. Oh, look at that. An out. Who could do that on an out card? What is this with Tom Carroll? Well, it's got a lot of hits, but he got an out on there, and he's a right-hander, so we're going to be a ground out to third. See what happens here. Runners on second to third advance, better out 5-3. So they got the runners both in scoring position now. That was a funky one, wasn't it, folks? And here comes Gil McDougall. Okay. 65, look out. Oh, 19 is going to be an out. Actually, I think it's a -3 means to go, but it's still not one way or the other. And so this is going to be a fly out to center. They were made a threat. Okay. Cancerega puts a lot of guys right that inning here. Got a bullpen action. Bullpen doors are open and the guys coming walking in. Let's see who it is. Okay, top of the 9th. I didn't roll for the bullpen, so let me do bullpen to get this. Wow, another C bullpen. Let me check his range and stuff like that. Yankees been having some problem with their bullpen. Now here we go. Fred Hatfield's top of the 9th. It's an 8-6 game. Come on, we need you to shut him down, Morgan. 45. Up to his C on the 45, and then it's going to be an out, and it's a fly out to center. Aparicio. '41 up to the C. 41 draws the walk. And they are calling their pitcher back for a pinch hitter also. Okay, 1 on, 1 out. Bubba Phillips got a bat. He's at the plate facing Morgan. 21, that's going to be an out, and that's a fly out the left. Oh, I did strike out. Let's erase that. It was a strikeout, it's a fly out the left. Okay, 2 down. Minnie Minoso. 65. Over here, it's got to be a 1. It's a 5. He's out of there. Another fly out the left. That pitcher obviously didn't give up many home runs. All right, bullpen door for Chicago is opening up, and we'll see who's coming in. Okay, don't forget to stick around after the end. I'll show you the box scores, the standings, the leaders in the American and National League. Dixie Howell has come in. He had an A bullpen session, and Joe Collins leading off. They're down by 2, and it's the bottom of the 9th. The 25 hits in this game, 13 by the White Sox, 12 by the Yankees. The Yankees want to keep it going. 14, and that is going to be an out, and that is a fly out to the left. Fly balls are going like crazy today. Okay, here comes Mickey. Single to tie the game up earlier in the 8th, but that was all they got. 24, and it's a 15. He is out of there. A little number out to the pitcher, picks it up, fires it over, and Mickey is out of there. Last chance for the Yankees to keep it going. Yogi needs runners. 43 on the A. 43, and that is another ground out to the pitcher. No, it's not, folks. It's a ground out to first base. We'll do 3-1, and that'll be the ball game. There it is. Jim Wilson got the win. It's 3-3. Rip Coleman takes the loss. Dixie Howell got his 5th save. Jim Rivera was the MVP of the game. Okay, so let's go over and look at the box score. And I can take this camera down now so you can see everything. Oops. What are you doing, Bill? There you go. All right. Jim Rivera got the MVP. He was 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs. No wonder. He got his average up to 319. Nice going there for Jim. Over there, what did Mickey do? He went for 1 for 5. His average went down a little to 387, but that's still pretty good. McDougal was 2 for 5. McDougal's moving up to try to catch him in the batting race. Elston Howard don't have enough at bats with that 399. Going down here to the batting. That home run for Whitfield was his 2nd. Rivera was his 9th. Joe Collins hit his 4th. Hank Bauer his 18th, a pinch hit home run. That was a nice one. Okay, there we go. Then down to the pitchers. Wilson won 7. ERA's up to 4.59, but he got the win. The W is all that matters. It says Bob Grimm. And then we got Coleman down here who he should have got no, he didn't get a blown save, but he did take the loss. Okay, he's at 5.46 in the ERA. Crazy stuff there, folks. Okay, let's close it. Let's get out of here. We're going to exit. And let's go to the standings first. Now we'll do the schedule. Since there's 2 more games on this day and the Yankees don't play, I'll just play those so the schedule will be up to date. Then we're going to go to standings. And as you can see, the White Sox maintain first place. They're tied with the Yankees now for first. Detroit, I have 3 out, but I've dropped all the way down to 5th place. Wow. I'm not the Detroit. I'm the Yankees. What am I talking about? I'm tied with Chicago now. That was a big win for them. I was playing the wrong team. I'm playing the Yankees. All right, we got Brooklyn Dodgers over there, and they're tied with the Cincinnati Reds. We got some heck of things going on here. All right, let's go over to the leaders. First thing we'll do is check out the AL batting. There's Mantle at 387. You can see Billy Goodman, 368 for Boston. They're starting to make a run on him, Mickey slips, because that's the only thing that he could possibly slip on to lose his Triple Crown, as you'll see over here. Mantle has 33 home runs. The closest to him is Hank Bauer with 18. Mantle has 84 RBIs, and Kaline has 45. I just really believe the card is too good for Mantle in this year in the series set, but it is what it is, right? We have some fun. I played this, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. There's Jim Lemon for Washington, leading the league in strikeouts. That's not a good one to be at. Bobby Avila from Cleveland with stolen bases. Okay, so let's check the AL pitching. Virgil Trucks from Detroit, 1.47. Tom Brewer of Boston with 8 wins. Virgil Trucks with the whip. Art Ditmar from Kansas has started the most games. Ted Brewer has completed the most shutouts, strikeouts. Herb Score from Cleveland. He was a real blazer when he in real life. Gromek leading in home runs. Another one you don't want to be in the line. Ditmar leading in losses. Earned runs. Ditmar. All right, let's go over to the National League. See what's going on over there. Dan Musial leading 348, but he's being chased by Richie Ashburn. Got 341, so they got a real battle going on over there. Home run race, Snyder's got 19, Ernie Banks 15. These guys are more realistic. Snyder's got 52 ribbies and Gil Hodges 44. Some good stuff. All right, we'll go back over to the schedule. So this is what'll be happening next on Friday, June the 15th, 1956. Where are the Yankees? They'll be playing Cleveland in that game. Johnny Cucks will be going, Mike Garcia for Cleveland. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. SoCal Saber saying take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other and stay safe.